Capricorn, how's it going? This is going to be your second proofread for the month of January 2021. We just missed your season. It just shifted up. We just went through your season. Happy birthday. Happy belated. I still owe you a bonus reading. Just because I said I was going to do it. Wow, bam, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, yep, you sure do. Okay. What's going on? Some of y'all might be saying that. You're like, tell me what you owe me. Two cards flipped over. Wow, yes, you better work. Definitely giving Aquarius. So if you're a Capricorn rising, Aquarius is your second house. And it could even be in your first house, to be quite honest with you. You could be a Capricorn rising, have the entire Aquarius in your first house, and have a little bit of Pisces ending it. Child, that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you got the Fool and you got the World. So endings and beginnings. But it's almost like some things are going to be like in the middle. So you might even be feeling a little bit caught in between two worlds right now. You know what I mean? It's like your real world, or the real world, or the world that you can like tangibly see yourself in, right? What you have succeeded at, but what you haven't succeeded at. So that's kind of like being caught between two worlds. You're like, I know what I've done and I've done this. But then it's kind of like, but what else can I do? Like, what's different? What's gonna change the game for me? You know, like what's gonna make things worthwhile? What's gonna make things beautiful? What's gonna make things feel balanced for me? So it's kind of like you need to do something different in your life to feel balanced again. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's so much that you've accomplished, or you've accomplished something that was very definitive for you and it made up a big part of your personality and who you are. But now it's time to do something else that is added to that. You know what I mean? Or it enhances it in some kind of way, shape, or form, right? And this is like you breaking out of your mold, breaking free of the confines of your own personality that you have kind of like built for yourself, that you've derived for yourself for us to see. You know what I mean? It's kind of like be a little bit outrageous now, right? And not in a bad way, but being outrageous in a way where people can see, you know, that you've evolved and you've changed and you're different. You know what I mean? You are a cardinal sign. It's not like you're fixed, but you have this energy of that because of Saturn, which is here. Three of Wands, definitely. Right. It's saying you're getting bored with something. Ships coming in. Ten of Pentacles here, right? Accomplishment, right? Something has achieved its wealth, right? The wealth of experience has been had with something, you know, and now it's time to change up how we make money, or change up how we invest. You know, how are we investing in our lives? How are we investing in ourselves? And you can always restructure your life around like, you know, something new, or you can always add something to your life to kind of like restructure it or make it a little bit different, right? That's why it's always good to learn new skills. This also is talking about getting things in order, right? Around the house, career and home balance, like that type of thing. It's Mercury in Virgo, so it's in its rulership. Very powerful position. You know, staying busy and getting a lot done, right? I feel like that's what's going on with you. You might even be worrying yourself over your career and over getting things done, right? And over what you have done and what else there is to accomplish, or what else there is to succeed, or how can I build upon what I've already done here within this career or profession. You know, and the Three of Wands is saying like, look, am I waiting for something that like isn't going to be any different than that was already promised to me anyway? Or the idea of that thing and what it promises, right? So it's like, that's what you're looking towards. You're looking towards the new idea of something and what it promises, and you're actually just kind of like a little bit over the old idea of something, and the same things just kind of like happening and not being different. You know, this is like, I yearn for something different. I need something different. I want something different, you know? I'm searching for something different. So you could be searching for like a new environment, like office space, office. You could be searching for like, you know, taking learning a new skill with the Three of Wands and seeing how it pays off for you so that you can apply it to your you know, your work area and see how it enhances that for you. The Star card, yes, you got all this Aquarius energy, you know, in the reading here with the Star card, the Fool, and the World. And it makes sense because Saturn is actually in Aquarius right now, and this 3 is related to Saturn, being that the World is 21. So it's like, yeah, whatever this new skill is that you're honing, that you're like learning to do, that you're crafting, whatever it is, it's actually going to pay off for you, and you're going to start enjoying it a little bit more because you'll start to find the flexibility within that. And then the flexibility is actually going to make you feel stronger in that area, right? So then you're like, whoa, now I can do more here because like I kind of like explored what my options were. And I also got sick of the same old options, right? So that led me to explore what my new options were. And now that I got myself into that environment, into that headspace, I can see what the new possibilities are, and I'm liking this, and now I can like really move a little bit here. I got some skills, I got some technique, right? And I'm working it out. Let's see what's going on the other side. The Four of Swords, right? Making sure that you spend that time that you need to focus on what you need to focus on, right? So that you can stay in control of your, stay encouraged, right? This is also needing to work alone with the Four of Swords here. Needing to spend time alone to think about what your next move is going to be so that you can come up with some innovative solutions, right? Okay. And the High Priestess here too, which is the Hierophant. And that's talking about what am I consciously aware of that needs to change here with this Four of Swords, right? What am I consciously aware of that I have been, how have I been keeping myself like in this place that's been comfortable, but now it's time for me to kind of like get uncomfortable and stop just like listening to what other people are telling me, because other people might just be doing this and you're like, you know what, I want to change this, you know, right? The Two of Pentacles is talking about you taking a risk. Maybe you're paying for something or spending money on something and you're like, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to do it anyway and we'll see. And then the Two of Pentacles is also kind of like getting involved in a situation or a project or maybe an investment, and it's taking a risk, but you're doing it anyway. And that might be what other people are like, don't do it, but you're like, I'm doing it, right? And that's why this Fool card is here and the World card is here. But you're doing it. It's a new investment. I feel like it's going to grow for you, and I feel like it's going to be something that you've never done before, but it's going to, you know, prove to you that you weren't just some one-note pony, right? Or whatever that is, that saying is. You're not a no one-note pony, Capricorn. Surprise them all. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment on the video. Follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot there. And my personal account is NYC Kendrick. If you'd like to get a personal reading, email me at providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com.